So welcome again. Thank you for joining us. Today's webinar is a joint webinar between Milestone and 6SS. The topic of webinar is simplifying complexity for modern video surveillance. And we'll walk you through the webinar where we'll show you how you can use Milestone MIP SDK platform to simplify some of the complexity that you see in your surveillance installation, especially when you're involved with multiple third-party systems all integrated into your central platform. Today's speaker, my name is Haider Mohammed, and I'm the community manager for Milestone Systems covering Middle East, Africa, and Turkey region. I have with me Elias Bishara, who's the managing director for 6SS. So I'll start the webinar by giving you a very quick introduction on Milestone Open Video Management Platform, Milestone Open Video Management Software, Milestone XProtect. So what is Milestone XProtect? It is the open video management software that brings the complex puzzle pieces of your video surveillance together. As you know, nowadays the industry has evolved. When we talk about the video surveillance solution, we are not just talking about the normal CCTV system, the cameras recording to a centralized storage, and you can live and playback. There are multiple systems involved. So Milestone software, the open management platform, allows you to bring all these different technologies onto a centralized platform and allow you to build your installations that can fulfill your customer requirements. So since we are the open video management platform, obviously the optical sensors, the cameras, as we say them, are very important. We are very proud that in the industry today, we have the highest number of cameras integrated to our platform, 8,500 plus devices coming from 175 different manufacturers globally. And these are all the native device integration. It's just not that we integrate the on-web stream. When we say the native device driver integrations, it's all the camera capabilities. As you know, these days cameras as edge devices have become really intelligent. So you get all these capabilities and features that comes along with those edge devices with Milestone native integrations. We have a global presence. We operate in more than 24 countries worldwide. And we have a huge reseller database, the partners like yourselves who are certified on our platform to offer their services globally in different regions where we operate. Open platform. Those of you who have worked with Milestone will associate with this term open platform. Since the inception of Milestone back in 1998, we have been advocating open platform. So open platform is something that is in the DNA of Milestone software since the day one. Back in those days, a lot of other companies or competitors of our were really promoting end-to-end solutions. But as the industry has evolved, as the new technologies have emerged, you see these days IoT, the buzzword, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all of it's just not about the CCTV. It's IoT can be any sensor, a non-video sensor, audio, for example, temperature. All of these technologies, if you want to adapt to your surveillance systems, you need an open platform. You cannot have a system that can deliver each and every requirement that you have on their own. You need an open platform where you can bring in different niche technologies coming from different manufacturers, different vendors, and that's where the beauty and power of open platform comes. And that's where Milestone is really strong. We have the open video management platform that enables a video, but with doing so, we also enable some great niche technologies coming from our technology partners, coming from our community partners that are fully integrated into Milestone. And you can really come up with some really nice customized solutions for your customers, be it the normal surveillance, be it access control system, integration with artificial intelligence algorithms, machine learning, number plate recognition systems, so on and so forth. So there's no limit to it. Any IP-based system with open APIs can be integrated to the open platform systems, and that's where the real power comes with when you're working with Milestone open video management software. Later in the webinar, Elias from 6SS will demonstrate how they use the open platform and how they come up with some really nice solutions for their customers. So what it brings, when we say the open platform and we talk about all these nice technologies that can be integrated, even the edge devices like cameras, which are really powerful these days, a lot of intelligence on the camera devices. For instance, uh, the normal camera that we talk about these days, 4K is a norm these days. We're talking about 20 megapixel, 8K cameras. So this requires a lot of performance, a lot of video decoding that is required to work with these new devices, high megapixel cameras, artificial intelligence algorithms. So we are very proud to say in the industry today, we have the highest performing VMS, 3.1 gig, documented, proven, validated on a single recording server. So you can imagine the throughput a single recording server can achieve with Milestone software. The platform offers you a lot of automation. You can have automated tasks based on rule engine, based on smart wall that we have. So a lot of automation into the platform. You can configure your system as per your standard operating procedures, as per your operational requirements, to have all these flexibility to work with when you work with Milestone video management software. Uh, Full flexibility in terms of the front end clients that we have. You have mobile clients. You can even use mobile app on your Android or iOS phones, tablets, web browser client, also a thick client that can be used in the control room for normal day-to-day operations. But it offers you a full flexibility. You can have your operations on the go. You can receive your events. You can receive your alerts, and you can monitor your systems and your surveillance systems using your mobile, your tablets, web browser from your homes, or even in the control room for your normal operations. Uh, the open platform again. So what is the core value here is the freedom of choice. You're not bound or you're not restricted to work with certain technologies, with certain hardware. It gives you freedom of choice, not just today, but for future as well. So your investment is secured. And also it gives you the freedom and flexibility to onboard and adopt any new technologies that you want to work with. So for instance, today we have camera A, and tomorrow there's a new model with some really nice features with artificial intelligence, video analytics running on the edge itself. You might have IoT sensor that you want to involve in your surveillance system. You might have a new parking management system, so on and so forth. So you're not bound or restricted that you have to just invest again just because you want to integrate to one new software or one new application. It gives you freedom of choice and flexibility that any given point in time you want to adopt new technologies, new features, you're fully open and you can do so. Milestone Marketplace, again, if you visit Milestone website, just search for Milestone Marketplace. All of these nice technologies, nice community partners, solutions that I'm talking about, or even if you're trying to build your system from scratch, a new greenfield project where you have certain requirements of video analytics, you want to work with certain hardware, storage, and server requirements, you want to have parking management system, access controls systems, video analytics, so on and so forth. You can simply log into Milestone Marketplace, search the system that you're looking for, and you can get all the information that is there, the admin manuals, the videos, the compatibility, the feature set, the scalability, the availability in the regions. All of this information will be available on Marketplace. So I highly encourage all of you to visit Milestone Marketplace, search for the solutions that you're looking for, and it really helps you to build the customized, bespoke kind of a solution for your requirements based on your customer needs, based on different nice niche technologies coming from different community partners of Milestone. So it gives you the flexibility to build your surveillance system the way you want. You're not restricted. You're not bound to work with certain piece of hardware or certain camera manufacturer or certain systems. Fully open, based on your requirement, choose a system that you're comfortable with, and you can really build your system the way you want. So I'd like to hand it over to 6SS. Elias will walk you through how they work with Milestone systems and how they've developed and delivered some really nice solutions. So I'll share the screen with Elias so that he can walk you through. Elias, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can share your screen now.
Okay, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this webinar and taking the time, especially during this quarantine time. I know it's hard with the family and being at the house, so your time is really, really, really appreciated. Thank you, Haidar, for the introduction as well. I will try as much as I can to keep my introduction very short and get you straight as possible to the very exciting stuff that we offer at 6SS.
All right. So you should have the control now. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. So apologies for this, but quickly, as you've seen in front of you, that 6SS services and solutions are optimized for Milestone XProtect video management softwares only. So basically, we do not offer our services for any other VMS. And this is for a specific reason that since 2013, when we opened our company in Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have decided to be expert in one VMS in order to give it the time needed, especially that, you know, a lot of versions, and it's very hard to actually keep up with all the new versions that Milestone offers. So to be loyal to this company as much as this company is loyal to all its partners, we have decided to put all our expertise in Milestone systems and provide solutions and offerings to the Milestone channels from distributors, integrators, and to the end users. So the 6SS names came from our efficiency to deliver trainings and services on surveillance, switches, softwares, servers, storage, and finally, of course, securing your full installations. So I will start with the first part of our offering, which is certifications and trainings. As you can see in front of you, we offer also very large broad of trainings focused on Milestone systems, so we can help you start with designing your Milestone system this way in order to get your certified design engineer. We will also teach you and support you in order to raise your sales so you can sell more licenses and reach gold and diamond partners leveled with Milestone. We can get you certified business ready professional, certified integration technician, certified integration engineers. We can also help you be a solution partner, and we will explain to you in a little bit how. And as well, we can help you certify your solution. So basically, during our training offers, which you'll see in a little bit, we can teach you on how to build completely your own video analytics solutions, your own video integrations with third-party systems, and we can also support you to certify your products with Milestone system. So even though that we offer our own offerings, our own developings, and our own plugins and products that have been developed in-house, we also want to spread the knowledge with you and also combine your effort with our effort in order to create new exciting products that you can also offer to your customers as well. So as far as certifications as well, we deliver system designs advanced. So we will start with you on how designing the whole systems from scratch, as you've seen before. So we will design from the field of view, the choice of the cameras, the network fundamentals as well. So from networks to servers to storage to using the best hardware available in the market in order to minimize your cost and keep a very good offering for your customer. 6SS LPR certification, this is our own dedicated certifications, which allows you basically to receive 40% discount on your LPR offering when you buy the LPR from Milestone and from us. And we will show you in a little bit a video demo on how the LPR also functions. So today the PowerPoint will not only be based on slides, I will show you also very nice video demos about several products that we have developed. We deliver as well access control and intrusion certifications and professional services for our partner Vanderbilt, which is based in Ireland and with a worldwide presence. Smart client operators are also customized and on-site and remotely available with over 27 different languages worldwide through our partners as well. But since we're operating more and focusing on the Middle East, we offer our trainings in North Africa. We offer our trainings in French, Arabic, and English. Part of our offering as well is Milestone Professional Services, and being the exclusive partner for Milestone to deliver training and certifications and professional services in the market, we work very closely with Milestone team in order to keep our customers satisfied. When I say our customers, because we are all the same, we are all like one community. So your customer is my customer, is Milestone customer. So we all have to bring our strength together in order to provide beautiful deliveries and solutions for our customers. So when it comes to Milestone Professional Services offering, Milestone offers consultancy and design for your projects, a field engineer, which means we can deploy a certified experienced engineer on site for as long as needed to either install, configure, train, or even as a project manager for the site. We can do system startup, quickly system startup that can be done remotely in order to minimize the cost. We can also do and run system health check, where we will run our diagnostics tools and study your current systems in order to advise you what can be changed and modified so you can optimize the installation that is currently running at your customer, plus complete system configuration and optimization from A to Z. And in the end, of course, system upgrade and migration. So basically, we can do the upgrade for you from one Milestone version to another Milestone version with the minimum downtime available. Sorry, I think I missed one slide where I actually wanted to tell you. There you go. So if you remember a bit ago, I told you that yes, we can teach you and train you on how to develop your own products. So today, artificial intelligence is becoming a huge topic. Everybody is actually looking to deploy softwares and applications running on AI. And regardless if it's your product that you want to develop, it is for security or non-security, we can deploy our PhD teachers on site or as well support you remotely due to the current situation to teach you over those 6 different topics. So we'll take you from the beginner level all the way to the highest expert level in order to develop your own products that they are based on AI. So from data science to machine learning, all the way up to time series analysis, which in the end you can develop your own video analytics, for example, as facial recognition, license plate recognition, tracking, fever detection. So you look for what you want to develop and we will help you achieve the development that is needed. I'll jump straight to the products and portfolio, or let me call it more as a solution. So even though that we offer our own suite of video analytics, as I said, our goal is to keep the community closer together and to share the knowledge with everybody, because together we believe we are stronger. We cannot just be competitors with different vendors or manufacturers or integrators. I believe each member in the community can bring something beautiful to our world. Especially today, we need more of those things than ever. So from over 24 different type of analytics, from intrusion to gate flow, area counting, ATM, hot zones, panic disorders, to customized video analytics as well. We can offer it all, as I said, integrated with Milestone system. I will jump straight after this one to show you a quick video about how our license plate recognition works with conjunction of Milestone system and how it is customized and optimized for I think we're missing the LPR here. Haider?
It's the face detection first and then LPR.
Okay, apologies, gentlemen. So let me start. I thought this one I was going to give it to you as a surprise in the end, but we have just launched as well our face mask detection. So I will run a quick video Either can you? Okay, I got it. So this is a quick video that we actually took off the internet, trained our algorithm literally, and as you can see that it is detecting, it's giving you a green light, a green square around the video, around the face mask that has been detected. Either from my end, it's paused, all right? And of course, it's going to be alerted with customized audio when somebody is not wearing a face mask. As you can see on the left side, this guy was not actually wearing one, so it was in red. You can see here very clearly, you know, the green on this lady and the red on the person. And if somebody, in a little bit, you're going to see somebody's trying to actually put the mask and remove it, which is also we don't want. It will give you also an alert as well. And especially, of course, the president. Notice here how he's attempting to put the face mask, so we keep telling him that no, it's actually the mask is not on yet. This will be trained more on the premises on site, and the beauty of it is that it can be combined with 6SS facial recognition software, so we can get automatically alert of which person identity who is not wearing actually the mask. Next video around here will show you also our license plate recognition software. Before I start playing the demo video, I want you to focus a little bit on this slide, this sentence here. So the point here is that we can actually push through our plugin a specific announcement over any live video feed that you want to announce to your operator. So an administrator can send out a customized announcement to be displayed on top of the live video or even on top of the recorded video. Why on top of the recorded video? What if somebody actually, one of the operators is trying to record using his own phone, record the screen of the smart client machine in order to sell out or send this video to his friends. So automatically you can display his user. And if somebody actually tried to breach this, you will be notified automatically of which user is trying to leak any sensitive information. So allow me to actually play the video quickly. So you can see here live detection from 3 different Emirates. And we have set up also an automatic alarm. So you're supposed to hear a sound when a specific license plate has been detected on the highway. So you notice on the top, we got an alarm on the alarm manager. You can go straight to your alarm manager and you will see right away the camera flashing on the map with the live view on the right side. By double-clicking on the alarm, you are going to get automatically the plate number that has been detected. See how far it is actually for this van in the back. Of course, you can go also to the centralized search of Milestone system and search by the plate number, the vehicle model, by color, by or even the combination of them all to search for this very specific vehicles that you are looking for. In addition, you can filter your history search by country, state, region. Last but not least, the reporting feature. So here you can also customize completely your reporting features. If you want to know, for example, how many people enter the parking lot from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or how many actually cars has left, or how many overspeed cars, or even how many stopped vehicle on the highway. So you can customize basically your reporting in the way that you see, you and your customer sees fit. In addition, we also have a product for recognizing industrial codes. So we're talking about railway, we're talking about containers, we're talking about dangerous good trucks, or even US truck codes. Automatically, we'll detect any specific industrial code and let the authority alerted based on the requirements. So for example, if you have any dangerous any truck delivering dangerous good and driving through the city, you definitely want your authority to be notified and know the location of that truck. And of course, as you have seen before in the smart client, with the LPR, you can automatically detect where he is on which camera and integrating it with a GIS system in order for you to track that truck. And the beauty of all what we're speaking about is that you have to use only one single platform, Milestone system, the smart client. You do not have to deal with any other client. You know, it's only smart client application. Federator. Okay, I will show you a very exciting video about this plugin. So basically, let me just run a very quick scenario. How often, I mean, we all know that in the Middle East especially, we run huge installations, you know, 500 and above, up to 10,000, 15, 20,000 cameras. How many days it takes you to configure your system? You know, a huge amount of days. You gotta actually go to each site, configure their cameras, configure the roles, configure the rules, configure the users' rights, configure the smart clients users. Then again, configure when the camera needs to be recorded or change camera settings. So with the Federator Manager, we have developed this new nice plugin that is supported by all Milestone versions. We are talking from XProtect Corporate, Expert, Professional Plus, Express Plus, and even Essential Plus. So it allows you to configure any number of sites, as long as, of course, they belong to one customer, in one single layout. And the next video will show you a very nice teaser on how we actually run the configuration from inside Milestone. So for whoever is familiar with the Milestone Management Client, you can see on the left side, you got the Federator plugin. You can see the same layout here automatically as the same layout on the left side. So right now here in the video, we are trying to attempt to change the frames per second of one of the access cameras on the headquarters site. And the goal is that we want to apply the same settings on all over the rest of the sites, who are, we call them usually the child sites. Notice automatically how it's been updated as well on the child site. Again, we'll attempt here to do a rule. So we can copy a rule and apply it on all the other sites as well. And if for any reason you got actually the rule not applied, you will be alerted and it will tell you the reason why this rule has not been applied. Notice as well, all your logs or your rules or your information about your log system from one single plugin, you can monitor thousands and thousands of cameras, thousands of servers from one single place. Hardware inventory, you can know exactly how many cameras, what type of cameras, which model is installed on every server. Recording reports, you can see the recording status, the database, the storage path, the start date, recording hours, retaining hours, so you'll understand also if there is any missing. Services, you can start, restart, stop any service that is running locally or also on the remote sites. Monitor your system and do also your own and create your own customized reporting. You'll understand here, for example, how many cameras are online, offline, if the recording server is offline, if there is any miscommunication with any device. Another powerful tool is Milestone Diagnostic Tool. So you can actually diagnose all your systems as well from this plugin using, of course, the Milestone Diagnostic Tool. You want to do a remote access to any system, the same thing, you can actually take it straight from here. So you do not have to literally ever leave your management client to troubleshoot, configure your child sites. Of course, I can go on and go on for hours with this product. This is just basically a quick teaser, and we'll be more than happy to deliver for you a demo or a free demo, free license for you to try it for all our products, or even do a dedicated webinar for you to go in more details with the rest of the products. This is another exciting plugin, And remember that we're only using Milestone Smart Client for all these offerings. So central radar, from the term of it, it's a central application installed on its own dedicated server, and it is intended to monitor and alert your personnel about the hardware and the network status of your current system. So I'll give a very quick examples about each one of them. Radio server on the left side and the switch on the right side. Those, they work in conjunction with each other based on an authentication system, that we call 802.1x authentication, which is a very old authentication, but it is one of the best security to stop people from hacking to our systems through unplugging a network device and plugging back their own device. So we can apply it on cameras, on laptops, on servers. If it's not authorized, automatically the smart client operator will be notified by the location of the person or of the device it's being trying to connect to the system. And of course, we will not let it connect to the system. We'll automatically block the port as well. Environmental devices, basically all the environmental devices installed on the roads. Don't you want to know if somebody actually tried to open the cabinet? So if anybody tried to open the cabinet that is on the road, automatically you'll be alerted. And another big problem that we face here is humidity and temperature, which unfortunately it will also lead to bad equipments on the road. So you'll be alerted automatically if the humidity has passed a certain level, the temperature as well, if there is any problem with the electricity on your cabinet. The servers, you can monitor all the hardwares in the servers basically. We are talking from hard disks, memories, CPU failures. You can monitor the voltage. You can monitor the dual supplies as well. You can monitor the fan if it ever stopped. So all this together will become a very powerful tool to monitor your system and react to any potential problems that might occur. Because in the end, what you care about, you do never want to receive a phone call from your client saying the system is down. You want to react to it before your system is down. Another beautiful product, Centaur. So why Centaur? We believe that Centaur is, of course, it's not a real animal, but it's the only one that actually has been on the world with an intention of having two hearts. And we believe that for Milestone system, we facing as a partner, and from what we hear in the market a lot, that people don't have, not everybody has the high tech and the efficiency of deploying Windows clustering in order to have a failover for Milestone management server. Or actually another point, what if they do not have a Windows domain? Or they don't want to spend the money as well on a shared storage. Those are all requirements for our Windows clustering in order to apply the failover for the management server. So we have come up with a nice plugin that allows you basically in literally 30 seconds configuration, which is all done inside the management client. It allows you to configure a failover server for your management server, as well for your SQL servers. And do not worry, yes, we support SQL Express. So you do not need to spend the money on your SQL Standard or Enterprise in order for you to have a failover system. SQL Express, we will make it a failover as well with our plugin. And the beauty here, it's not only a corporate feature. So you can have this failover literally for your Essential Plus, for Express Plus, Professional Plus, Expert, or even, of course, Corporate. And all with 30 seconds configuration without any requirements of knowing how to configure and install Windows clustering or do a shared storage or deploy a domain. Now, last but not least, I'll make it here quick, but really here, this is the power of Milestone SDK. You know, as Haider was talking a bit before, and I will show you in a little bit a case study that show really the power of using Milestone SDK to especially support our vision and our what we're trying to achieve, which is really simplifying complexity. Because how complex it is to integrate and provide your customer with 6-7 different video analytics platforms, all integrated and working seamlessly under one single platform, which is the Smart Client. And this is what it comes our job, is to actually be capable of providing you and your end users a simplified solution from the training to the development to the support as well. So what we can do for you and what we can actually teach you to do. So two things. We can either develop for you any customized video analytics using Milestone SDK and do the integration with video analytics vendors. So we are open to all vendors who want to be part of Milestone community, alarm systems, access control, communication protocol, TCP, UDP, for example, any POS systems that you want to integrate it with your Milestone system, as well as ERP database. So this is here an example of some of the products or the partners that we have integrated inside Milestone. So for example, Dell or BCD Video or VSS, we use their servers. We have integrated, to monitor their hardware, as I said before, with the central radar, which of course we can also support the rest of the manufacturers. ARH, Hexagon, Honeywell, Cisco, Septon, Tatili, Sila. So Sila, for example, they provide fever detection, a beautiful software fever detection that can be combined with our mask detection as well. So if you take those three solutions, mask detection, fever detection, and face recognition, we combine them for you under one single solution that you can use under the smart client. Last is a quick case study. It's an existing customer, previous customer, that we have developed a very sophisticated installation for. And I will actually run you through the scenarios. So how we start from the pickup of the alarms until the delivery of the results. So Septon, we have using Septon. Septon, it's a LiDAR technology. As you can see, using a radar, LiDAR technology, it can detect people, it can detect animals, it can detect vehicles. So what we have used it for is to detect vehicle speed. So the minute that Septon actually detected a speed, an overspeed vehicle, automatically our LPR system detect the license plate. Plus our face recognition software detect the driver face. Now you'll be laughing, but yes, the driver face. We can do a demo for you on site, a POC on site at your convenience. On the left side, you will see basically the license plate. On the right side, you will see the face detected. What we can do with those information, they will be sent to a specific database. It can be definitely a government database to match their existing database if for blacklisted information. So if the person is actually wanted, you receive an alert back that this person is wanted. And then you can use the Hexagon system, which is a CAD system, to actually create and open an incident to send authorities to the location where this person has been detected. So simplifying complexity, we bring you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different systems all integrated until one single beautiful platform, Milestone Smart Client. Please excuse me if I spoke too much. I'm known actually that I don't stop talking, and this is giving me problems with my wife. But please, if you want to know any more information, you can feel free to contact us at US number at our office in Lebanon, or also I can provide you with our numbers as well in the UAE currently. And inshallah soon, you will see us physically in Egypt and in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you, Elias. Thank you very much for the very insightful presentation. So that really highlights the value that open platform and the open SDK that brings for you as a customer for your requirements. And you've seen how 6SS has really developed these bespoke solutions based on the customer requirements. So we are open for questions. All of this session will be shared with each one of you who have joined the session. But if you have any questions, please type in your question in the question tab, and we'll take the questions in the next few minutes. If not, we'll share the session with you, and you can run through the session again and reach out to 6SS if you have any queries, or if you have any custom development requirement or any bespoke project requirements that you would like to discuss with them, where they can assist you with the development or even their existing product portfolio that they have showcased here today. So feel free to type in your questions in the question tab if you have any questions. Okay. So, Elias, I feel okay. I have one question. Will this failover work for recording server as well? We do have a recording server failover already with corporate and expert. So, Elias, the question is the failover mechanism for the management server. Will this work with recording server? So, recording server will use the native Milestone recording server feature that is already there. So, this failover mechanism is only for the management servers.
Or for SQL. So SQL and management servers. You can use it for SQL or the management servers alone, but definitely not for the recording server.
Yeah. So if the product itself doesn't have the failover server, it's not meant for that. So yes, expert and corporate only will support the recording server failover. The feature is not to have the failover for the products that don't support the recording server failover. I hope this answers your question.
Correct. This as a failover will be supported with XProtect Professional Plus as well and Express Plus, but not for the recording server. It is only for the management server. So basically, it only makes sense if you go Professional Plus and and above. Since Express Plus, you're going to have it all under one single server.
Face mask feature is included in which version?
What do you mean by which version? Which Milestone version?
Yes. I think the question is, will it be supported with all the Milestone product portfolio or some specific products only?
No, this is a custom integration that we will support with any Milestone system.
Okay.
So based on your request, we can pull up integration with their existing Milestone platform.
Right. So I'm checking if there are any. Okay, so I don't see any more questions. Right. So we'll share the session with you. But in case if you have any more queries, just feel free to reach out. You have the contact details of 6SS, and you have my contact details in case you need some specific milestone information, or reach out to 6SS for any inquiries that you may have. You'll get the session recordings in your emails. So with that, we'll close the session. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope this was beneficial for you. And we tried to showcase something that you can benefit from, and hopefully it will help you. Do reach out to us if you have any questions, any queries, or any project-related information that you would like us to share with you, or you can work with us, and we can offer you our services through 6SS. So thank you, Elias. Thank you for your presentation as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you all, and look forward to see you on premises soon. Cheers.